Hello, so today I want to talk about Tom Studio's pens. I have two of them. They're very unique and quite special and portable. I've got them like I believe at the beginning of the year or something like that, in February. And I haven't really been that much of a fan of using them. I'm gonna explain why just in a bit. And I tried different techniques to make them more usable for me. It's also that I don't have like pen loops, even though you can like easily put them like this inside your company traveler's notebook or whatever. Yeah, so I think the ink is very dry. I wanted to start out with this just to check out the ink. Let me get to here. Oh, so this one actually works. I don't know if you can see. It's like a marker and it's pretty scratchy on the paper. If you can hear that. I'm not sure. Maybe I put it too close to the camera. Yeah, it's a nice feeling. It doesn't have a grip or anything, but the brass is very nice. It's very smooth on the skin, but I think the fact that it doesn't have a grip makes it a bit uncomfortable, especially on this finger here. It kind of sinks into the skin a bit when you write, especially if you write with lots of pressure and stuff like that. So let's write, I don't know, today is a nice day for pens. Yeah, this ink is the yellow, not the yellow, oh, my dyslexia is flaring up, the orange ink. And this one holds on pretty well inside this. They also have a bunch of nibs you can try. I don't have them right now, but it comes with this one, I think. They send you like a bunch of nibs that you can change. And you just rotate it and it comes out. I really thought I was gonna have to do a refill ink on this one, but yeah. So, and it's very nice, like the whole, it's very engineered, but it's very nice how you can use it. It comes out here and you can put it here in the back and you have a pen, a tiny little pen that you can use. I'm not a fan of the ink, the orange one, even though I use it also in this how you call it, vacuum Twisby dupe. It's a dupe, it's not the real one. And here the ink comes out a bit more actually it's the same, like in opacity and stuff like that. Sometimes when I do a refill, it comes out very dark, but now I see it's pretty nice and sheer. But that's what I don't like about it, is the fact that it's too sheer and I cannot see very well. I also have in the Twisby the purple one, the purple ink that I bought. This one is great. It's very bright. I really like this. I changed it like yesterday. Let me write something. see it's like much darker, but it's still purple. I don't know if it shows on camera. Yeah, it's much more opaque, but you can still see the pigment, and it's very pleasant. It's very bright. The saturation is great on this one. If from all the 3 inks I got, this is the one that I really recommend if you want to use it on a day-to-day. And I also got the Broadway ink, which is a glittery ink. I think I'm gonna use a brush to show you how it dries. And a second, I have everything within reach. Let me shake it first a bit, so the pigment, you see it's like right at the bottom, the whole pigment, and I have to shake it. I hope I don't make a mess. Imagine if it spilled all over. That would be insane. You have to shake it a bit. Okay, so now the pigment is distributed. This one, for it to show the reflection, you do need a bright light for it to show. And like at first it's very purple, but it dries with the glitter. I don't know if you can tell. I can already see the glitter because I've shaken it, but this is gonna intensify once it dries up. I hope the light is catching the little glitters in it. It's very pretty and I like it, but it's just, I don't use it as much, or I don't enjoy it as much looking at it in my Hobonichi or in my daily journals and stuff like that. So I don't reach out for it as much as I thought I would. It's more of a novelty ink, I guess. I'm gonna let it dry a bit. But it's nice to have, honestly. Like, if one day I wanna be like a magical wizard and write in my shadow book of magical knowledge and do all that, this ink is perfect for that. Broadway. It's a bit more dry now. I really hope it shows on camera. All the glitter and the sparkle. In person you can tell. So the glitter is actually gold, and the base, it's a bit more of a darker shade of purple. It dries a bit more darker than the normal purple that they have. Iris, it's called. And this is called marmalade, something like that. Yeah, so it really depends on what you like to write with. I got these 3 just to see like a sheer ink, a more normal in between, like closer to a black ink. I'm really happy it turned out the way it did, because it could have easily been like a lightish purple. So Iris is the best one in my opinion. And I wanted to have like a novelty shimmery ink because I don't have one. And I actually have something that, I mean, yeah, let me see if I can find it. I placed an order on Gollet inks. Oh, I have to pull it out. And I have a bunch of samples. Maybe I can swatch all of them with inks. And I got some mystery packs, hoping that they are gonna put like some shimmer inks, but they didn't, unfortunately. So Tom Studios was my salvation for seeing how this kind of ink shows up. And yeah, what else? This one is the most popular one, I think. Steel brass. This one dries a lot faster, and it doesn't have, yeah, this one I was worried about the most. As you can see, it's very dry. This one doesn't have ink from them. It's actually Japanese pilot Takesumi. I'm gonna show it in a bit. Let's see if this sponge that it comes with, this is the cartridge that it has, if it's actually filled with ink or, oh, so this has ink, but for some reason it doesn't pick up. So I'm just gonna take, because I wanted to have it in black. I had it in this purple before, but I wanted it in black. This is a ink mess. Yeah, so this is the Takesumi Hiroshizuku. I hope I produced it. I read it right. Let's do another feel. So you just have to squeeze. Yeah, I'm gonna make a mess. You just have to squeeze it inside the, and you can see once it's wet. You don't have to do it as much as I did, but my pen is very dry, so I'm trying to revive it. Once it's like, I think you can see that it has like, once you put pressure on it, it like looks a bit wet. So yeah, and this thing has like this little, it's not a sponge, but it's similar to a sponge. As you can see here, the top is like it's like a cloth texture. Let's put it in and clean it, because, and now I just want to squeeze it a bit so it maybe reaches the tip. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna just a little bit inside the ink. So let's see if now it works. This is a very genius. It has like these little rubber bands here, so the cap stays in place, and you have to like, it's not, you don't have to press it that much, but it stays like a normal regular pen. Also, the weight distribution is very nice. So yeah, let's see. If it works. I guess not. I have to do it. Maybe I need to switch the sponge or wash it, or just write with it a bit more. This one dries quite a lot, like if you don't use it for a while, and not just with the other ink from the brand, with ink from them as well, from Tom Studio. It might have to do with the tip, because as you can see, it's not like this, where the whole tip is actually covered in ink. Here is just a very, very tip, and the rest of it is like a cloth. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a textured pen. It's supposed to imitate like a marker, so it's like a refillable marker, but yeah, it also dries like a marker if it doesn't have ink and stuff like that, as you can see. So I'm applying a bit of pressure just to see if I can pull out more ink. I'm not gonna give up on it, unless yeah, I don't think it's has any salvation today. I think I have to clean it. Maybe the tip has dry ink in it. Let's try something else. From Golet pen, I got this pen flush. I don't know. It's a pen flush. It's like a water that's supposed to make the ink not be stiff, not be dry anymore. So let's try and put a little bit on the tip. I do this sometimes with some of my pens, my regular pens with oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it looks a bit better now. Let's see if it's actually better or if it was just an illusion. Yeah, it was just an illusion. But it's kind of working a bit better. Maybe it needs a bit more. Oh yeah, it worked. But I think it needs maybe a little bath. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit. That's about it. And now just gonna sink the whole thing inside to see if it works. Okie dokie. And dry it a bit because all that ink. Yeah, it worked. It worked, yay. So you can see, I'm telling you, Goulet pen flush does magic. This is a pen that works. Yay. Yeah, so I really liked it in black because I thought I was gonna use it more, but I just end up using all of my other pens, which I have a lot. I think I'm gonna do a review of some of these. I have the Caruno Pilot. It's very nice. So yeah, this is my review. Let's do one last writing now with this one. This pen is, and it's just more like if you're used to regular fountain pens, this one sounds like a marker, but it's a bit scratchy, but it's very smooth to write with, so it's a bit of a weird combination in terms of texture and like experience. Let's see if the camera picks it up. The sound. Not the yeah, so it's a bit more scratchy. Again, it also, I think, depends on the type of pressure you put on pens. I put a lot of pressure on them. So with less pressure, I feel like even with less pressure, it's still the same. Actually, putting more pressure buffs out a bit the sound. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But this is, I don't know the name. I'm gonna put them in the description box. Pen 1 and pen 2, I guess. And this one I was actually debating whether I should put the purple ink in, because I don't like how sheer it is and I don't reach out for it as much. But I've already changed the ink like 3 times trying to figure out which one I like. And it works. This one, the marmalade, works in it. Like, it doesn't dry. It doesn't dry in this one either. Oh, in this one. So it's a great ink. It doesn't dry, but it's very sheer. So if you're into sheer, wet inks, marmalade is for you. This one works in certain pens. Iris. In some pens, it does dry out. But I feel like in the Twisby Eco, it works perfectly. And yeah, the Takesumi needs some CPR inside the Tom studio. But I feel like it's worth it. Like I really like how black the ink comes out of this once it's actually working. I feel like sometimes the Takesumi is a bit more faded as it dries in different types of pens that I use with it. So I have it in many pens. I have it in like 2 vacuum sealed pens with different tip sizes. This Jinhao Pilot. In here I have it in an original Pilot. I forgot the name of it. So yeah, I tried this ink in many other, I don't know if you can tell, but I have like this much consumed of it, which is a lot in like ink, in the ink world, at least for me. So yeah, this was my review of the Tom Studio pens. If you like something novel and something nice, I think these would be great as gifts actually. For someone that writes a lot or doodles or stuff like that, because they're so tiny and convenient, and it really depends on the size of the notebook that you want to use. Again, this would go very well, but I don't take this out as much of the house. But if I did, this would work perfectly, especially with this cover thingy. Look at that. It's perfect. So yeah. Let's try both of them. Yeah, even both of them. Sort of. Yeah, maybe not both of them. Maybe not both of them, because it sinks down in the thing. But one of them is perfect. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel. I've seen that many people watch my videos but don't subscribe, and it's a growing channel, and I would really appreciate any sort of feedback, and even negative one. If you don't like what I do, please feel free to tell me what kind of content would you like me to do. I'm enjoying a lot talking about these kind of things that are very niche and annoying to real people in the real world. So I'm happy I have a little space that I can annoy you guys with my little hobbies. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.